Yeah. Hello. Please confirm me that whether my voice is audible, ma. Hello. My voice is audible. Please confirm me that whether my voice is audible or not.
Yes, sir.
It is audible. Okay. Okay. Tell them everyone to join, ma now.
Yes, sir.
Just post a message. So what about last class, ma? Everything are clear? Have you practiced? The assignment which you have sent, some of you are right and some of you have not done some few things. 2, 3 steps we have not done and you are not attached in that, where I have checked in that. Okay, and others who have sent fully, they have done the assignment what I given, prediction for that 6 quarters. 90% are right, just a small changes has to be done there. That's it. And before that, let me make small changes. So please confirm all of your names are right in this attendance. So please confirm your names. The spellings are right or wrong. Hafsan?
Yes, sir. It's right.
That's right. Akanksha? Akanksha.
Yes, sir. It's right.
Ananya? She is not at all. Ankita? She is also not there. Okay. Ayushi Raj? Ayushi Raj Singh.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Bhavana, yours?
Yes, sir. It's right.
CK Vinita, Datri,
Yes, sir. Present.
Kajal, Lavanya, Lydia,
Yes, sir.
Muska Khaba. Your name. This is important where it will be printed on the certificate. Maddie,
Yes, sir.
this is a name, huh?
Jayashree is the name, sir. Madhi is surname.
No, ma, this is name will be printed in the certificate. Make sure this is the name right or wrong. Or else
Yes,
just,
sir.
or else you just
It's
rename
right,
the,
sir.
this how it will be printed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Neha Lubna, Palak, Ritika,
Yes, sir.
Rohi, Shakshi,
Yes, sir.
Sanjana or Sanjali. Sanjali, correct? Tanya Trupati.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Ah, okay. This,
Sir.
yeah. So this will be what printed in the certificate.
Sanjali.
Sanjali. Okay. Spelling is right, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. Sir, right now I have joined the meeting. Can you please tell me what's going on in the class? Actually, right now I have seen your message.
okay, just I'm checking that attendance names are proper or not. Your names which will be printed on the certificate. Is that right or wrong? You check it out. What is your name?
Uh, yes, sir. Sir, please correct my name. It's Palak only, not Girdhar. In all my documents, my name is Palak only. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So today's attendance I will take afterwards, and I'm asking attendance, and I'm calling attendance. You should say. If you're saying means you're present. If you're not saying, you're absent. If even you are in the Zoom also. Okay, clear that. Ah, so let's go for our class. So is there any doubts still about our last class? Any doubts are there?
No, sir.
No, right? So what about the practical? One assignment I gave you, right? There's someone's I've checked. I not remember the name of them. Show that. So only 4 of you have sent the assignment in this class. So data blending, this one is okay, ma. And even this is two, right? Two. And this two. Okay. Yeah, this is also right. I think it will be better when you swap that. Okay, like this, if this comes, it will be better, I think. Uh, yeah, here this one, what you have done is right actually. So the predictions, how you will come to know for the previous future trends. So create a visualization predicting the previous future trends in future, how much it will come, how you will come to know that. If you go for loss or profit, product over 6 quarters. So what you created is this much is right. Okay, this is what accurate. The prediction you should know that how it will come. Okay, so who's this name? Ankita, right? So which file you're taken for this one? And what file I told you? Global Superstar, right? So Global Superstore. So what you have done the same thing. Okay, so we are going to see here. Take the order sheet. Go for the sheet view. So now what is the question here? Create a visualization predicting the previous future trends of sales of the product over 6 quarters. Sales over the quarter of 6 products. Let me change this to quarters like this. So now you'll be getting like this. Go for show me, where you can take this type of visualizations. So now year of date and sum of sales we are getting. And if I drag and drop sum of profit of happens, okay, we not done with this one. So what I do, I take the sum of sales and I drop it here. So before I drop it, so I want to make the predictions, right? So what you do, just click on the analyze, go for forecast and show the forecast. See that. Getting like this? And then once I insert the forecasting, means this is the prediction, how much it goes, estimation. Estimation, these are the estimated things, how much it will go up and down. Okay, let me increase the chart width. And the same sum of sales, drag and drop it here. Just click here. Go for forecast result and precisions you select here. So which will be highlighted. Precisions are precision percentage. So this is what exact result of that. So predictions, this much you should have this one. So what you have done the same thing in a different manner. Okay. So where I'm getting the predictions this much, it goes up or it must comes down this much here. Anything else? Is that clear?
Sir, can you please repeat it?
Yeah, answer. So let me clear this. See, based on the question, create a visualization predicting previous future trends of sales of the product over 6 quarters. Where I take sales, 6 quarters, the date, and enable based on the quarters. Here, quarters are enabled, year order of date, and I enable the quarters. Okay, discrete. So this is continuous, next will be discrete. So this is discrete. Sorry, continuous, the where I enabled here. And then what I will do, I take the sales or the profit, anything, if it is seeing the profit or sales, just drag and drop it here. You can take sales, or if I want to find out the profit, anything, you can take it here. And then go for this analyze. Click on forecast, show the forecast. And then again, take that sales and drag and drop it here. Then for this particular sales, I want to see the predictions. Previous also I want to show in the forecast. So you can select this trend precisions. Just you enable it. So when it gets changes, automatically it will be get highlighted like this. Okay, as of now, you can take this one. So this is which is shaded here, right? Midpoint, this much will be estimated. It can go up or it can be down. This much from this one and from this one, like this slide. So this is how to find out the predictions. So estimations can be find out in the forecasting. Is that clear? The assignments what you have done. So others you have done like this. The same thing, just you have to enable this one predictions. The trend line, other predictions are there in the Excel, right? The same thing here. But I have to show quarter wise. So that's what I'm saying, that in quarter wise. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now this is assignment what you have done. Okay. So while ending up the last class, I told from where I will continue from this class.
Table calculation.
Yeah, table calculations. Under table calculations, we have stopped some particular concept, right? What is that?
Running tool. Running
Running,
total.
running total. Yes, exactly. So cumulative or running total. So let me take that particular data. Take the orders workbook and just and I click on this sheet view. I will be entered into the sheet view. So now here I want to find out that running total, right? So let me take category here and let me drag and drop to the columns. And let me take the subcategory also from here. Let me swap down and let me take the sales also. First, let's do like this. Can you see this one? They are getting like this, where I taken based on the category and subcategory. Okay, so
Yes.
these are the categories and these are the subcategories and what is the value I'm getting for that. Okay, so now for this, if I want to know the subtotal and grand total, how can I enable this subtotal and grand total for this? How can I enable, ma? Anyone? I told, I think in the last class, where we can enable the total and subtotal of this. So I want to know that total of all this, how much grand total. So for example, I have not told subtotal in the last class. I told, I think grand total I told. So how can I come to know what is the grand total of this?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell
Sir,
me, ma'am.
I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this amount figure in my laptop.
Okay.
It shows me ABC. I don't
Okay.
know why.
So why? Because you're not taken the sum of sales. Just you're taken the category and subcategory. So that it will show that
Yes,
something
sir.
but text. This much goes. Okay. But you have to
Yes,
take the
sir.
sales and drop it into the text. So where it shows the sales text.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So now you tell me my answer for my question.
Sir, go to analysis.
Okay, what is your name?
Sir, analysis. Sir,
No,
I'm
you?
Akanksha.
Akanksha. Why this much time you took to tell this answer?
No,
You're
sir,
thinking, yeah?
actually you were
Ah,
no, sir. You were telling that girl. I
ah,
don't know the name.
okay, okay. No,
Yes.
not a problem. Okay, now tell me where I have to go.
Sir, analysis.
Analysis,
Totals,
totals.
and then show row grand total. No, sir. Actually, a column grand total. It will be there.
Column grand total. So I'm getting the column grand total here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what the grand total here, what I'm getting. So then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the subtotal. So what is the subtotal for futures? Sorry, furnitures and office supplies grand subtotals and technologies subtotal. So only for the technologies, what is the total? Only for the office supplies, what is the total? So then what I have to do again, analysis, totals, and enable what? Add all subtotals. You are getting enabled all subtotals.
Yes, sir.
So now you will be getting, suppose if I have not taken the subcategory, if I go for analyze totals, you are getting all, add all subtotals. You're getting add subtotals. No, why? Because we don't have something called a subcategory. If I have subcategory, then I will get the total. So these are totally categories. So where I will get only the grand total. If I take the subcategory, if I drop it into the rows, where I will get that subtotal of that each and every subcategories. Furnitures, office supplies, technologies, all these things. Clear? So this is what, how you can find out the totals and subtotals. Okay. So now create a new sheet, one more sheet here. Okay. So this is, let us add like rename it as total and subtotal. Go for a new sheet where we are going to do running totals here. Okay. So now what I will do for the running totals. So take this measure names. So once I do double click on the measure names. Okay. I'll tell you this also deeply in today's class. So what is this measure names? Okay. Why? Because we don't have any fields like this measure names in our Excel data. So how the measure names came? What is this measure name? What is its latitude, longitude? Okay. Order count and measure values. This and all I'll tell you in today's class, like what is the deep of the measures and dimensions, deep of that, why it came, what is the use of that, everything we will see in our today's class. So as of now, you take the measure names taken. Once you click on measure names, automatically the values will come off here.
Yes, sir.
Getting? Okay. Then you take month or date. Or wait. Month, it will be not be better for us. And we can take like order we see. Let's see one by one, which will be better for our running calculations. Category. Someone has text something. Shakshi, sir, I have rejoined because of the network issue. Okay. The row also. Month. We'll try to put it here to discrete only on the months. order other things, anything which will be better for us. Market. Okay. So let it be like this as of now. Okay. So now what I wanted is here, I don't want everything. Let it be some two, only two markets. So let me click here and edit the filter. I'll take, see here, measure names. Let me click here in the filter and edit filter. I'll take only profit and sales. Apply and okay. We're getting these two things. So where in the measure names, you just click on this and filter that. We're getting this one, ma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now here I'm having what? Profit, and here I'm having what? Sales. So for the sales, I want to find out the running total. Right? So here, let me take this one here. Let us take this one. Directly we'll take sales. Make it in this form of view. Sales and profit. This one. And based on that, category or subcategory. Swap this like this. Yeah. So make this Lima. It will be better for this. So measure names, subcategory, and only for profit and sales. Here, can you see sales? Just click on the sales here. Take quick table. Can you find something called as in quick table calculation? Under quick table calculations, can you find something called as running total?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just click on this. Running total of sales. So once again, one more time we'll take sales here and drop it here. Let me change this value. So can you see this? Sales. This is a sales and this is sales. But here, why I'm having this triangle? Can you tell me why I'm having this triangle here?
Sir, because we have done the running total
Yeah. So when you,
table calculation.
yeah, when you do something table calculation here, so automatically you'll be having this triangular symbol. When I click on clear table calculations, it will go off. Again, let me take sales, again drop it here. Again, click here and go for, let me take dragon sales here. Just click on this arrow mark, quick table calculation, take running total. Clear? So go to this view in the show me, go to this view. Okay, so where it will be easy. So where I'll show you, wait. And the summary, just right click on this, enable the summary on the right side. Just in the empty area, right click and enable the summary. Can you see here on the right side? See here, this is a sales. And this is what running total of the sales. So what is the addition of this two now? How much I'm getting? These are
So can you
sales.
do it again?
Yeah. This one, same thing. From starting, let me do it from.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So let me clear everything. Okay. So what you do, take sales once again, drop it here. Okay. So then take measure names here. Double click on the measure names. Okay. So you'll be getting ones like this. When you take measure names, we are going to find out only based on the sales. So what you do, you remove off everything here. Okay. So take measure names here. On the right side, you enable this view. Summary view. This is the total of that what I'm getting. Okay. Take the measure names or categories, whichever you want. You drag it here. Take one more sales here. Wait 1 second. It's getting difficult here. Take 2 times sales here and take like order data something here. Order date not required. Market, let's take here. Swap like this. So you are getting like this. Drag and drop the subcategory here, man, the rows. Take the subcategory into the rows. Then take the sales and drop it into the text. And one more time, you take the sales. Take one more time sales. So first you see, you're getting like this. Once you've taken the subcategory, you're getting the sales here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what you do, you just click here, go for quick table calculations, enable the first running total here. And let me enable the label also. 1 second. Why is this getting higher? 1 second, just a minute. It's not getting dropped properly. So category. Okay. Then sales. And one more time sales. 2 times. Then take this view. And sales, let it be here one more time and take it here. Yeah. Sales. It's not taking at all. There. Just a minute. Take measure names, swap it, and take based on the category, the subcategory. There. I don't want based on subcategory. Yeah. So okay. So Seema, just see here. Clear this everything. Just double click on the measure names. Double click on the measure names. Clear everything. Just double click on the measure names. Click. Taken ma? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what I will do is I'm going to take this category from the left side. subcategory and drag and drop it to here. So you are getting this one. So where I'm getting subcategory for all count of orders, discount, profit, quantity, sales, shipping cost, everything. So what I wanted here, I want only sum of sales. So let me click on this sum of measure names, filter, edit filter. Just take the sales. Take on this one, this one.
Yes, sir.
So now one more time, let me drag and drop this sum of this. Let's. So what you do, just select this one. Right click on this place, the empty area, you just do right click on summary. Can you see on the right side? What is the sales of this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what is the appliance of the total? Now what I will do, I wanted one more time of the sales. Okay. So now, first let me just pick table, take this running and enable like this. First enable this running total, just clear this. Take this sales. Yeah, there, right? Click on this arrow mark. Go for quick table calculations. Enable this running total. Enabled?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So once you enable this one, again take one more time sales and drop it into this place. Now click on this one arrow mark. One second. Just a minute, just a minute. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Just a minute. I'm having this. Subtotal. Use my case. 1 second, give me time. So it is actually having some issue. Let me close it and open it. Some bug site. You see here, just it's a bug only. See here, I close and reopened here. Okay, it's a new file where I close and reopen. It's a small bug, that's why it's not happened. So what you do, just take the subcategory and drop into that Rosma. You're there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, just bug. I close and reopen the file. It's a new file. Okay, so just double click on the subcategory. You've done this one, and then just double click on measure names. And then just take measure names. After taking subcategory, take the measure names. Just double click on that. Just enough. Just do a double click on that. Measure names. You're getting this one? So you'll be getting like this totally. You're getting like this once you do double click on the measure names. See, you're
Yes,
taken.
sir.
Yeah. When you take double click on measure names, you'll be getting totally like this. You'll be getting like this. You're getting like this, right? Now what you do, just take this measure names and drop it into the filters. And just click on this, edit the filter, untick everything, just take profit and sales. Apply and OK. You're getting now this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now what I will do, I just right click on this pan, this area, and I'll click on just summary, where you'll be having a summary here. When I click on this profit, you'll be getting what is the profit, what is the average of that, what is the minimum value of that, what is the maximum value of that, and what is the median. When I select this both, when I'm getting what is the sum of that, what is the average of that, minimum, maximum, median of that. Right. So now what I will do, can you see here, what is the sales amount on the right side? 749 rupees. And here, if I select this 2, can you see what is this? 271. So if I do For the sales, the running total, if I find out the running total for the sales, so where I will be getting this one. See, when I click here and go for quick table calculations and find the running total for the sales. You're getting this one?
Yes, sir.
Just do a right click and find out the running totals. Done. You're getting this one? What is the running total?
No, sir. It's confusing.
Okay, one second, one second. So what you do, just take, clear everything, drag and drop the subcategory to this place. And take measure names. Instead of taking that one, subcategory, I'll take a lengthy one. One second. So take like this. And let me take subcategory here. Taken like this. One second. When I switch it, automatically it is coming to this view. It should not come to this view. Measure names. Yes, measure. And sales. Yes, I will check whether other data will be proper for this. Order of month, if something, if I take like this. If I take like this. Perfect. Tables. One second. I'll just check it out this. So 141. names in the text. Why this error? One second, I'll open again. So take now year of date and then I will take the sales here and drop it to this place. And sales here, if I give automatically comes like this. Something is going wrong. I don't know what is going wrong there. Sure. Okay. Last month, order of date. So just take 5 minutes break, ma. Just I'll rectify that. What is the problem with my things? I'll come back. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just sorry for this inconvenience. Okay. Something is not proper in my things when I was practicing. Okay. I was doing another class. Something is went wrong. I think I have to check that, verify that. I'll reset it. I'll come back. Okay. Just take 5 minutes
Okay,
break.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry for this today's interruption, ma. Actually, starting only we have started late. Something internet problems and all, everything went wrong today. Okay, so as of today's things, I think today's day only has not went well. So let's do this. What I done running total. Forgot about that whatever collapse we have done our today's session. Okay. So now what we are going to do is nothing but the running total. I will show you in this now. So what you do, just take this order date and just drag and drop into the columns. Rows will be better. And take first. Okay, let me slowly go. So taken the order date into that rows.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So next what you do, just expand it, convert into quarters, again expand it. So let's take on based on months. So I will remove the quarters and remove the years also. Now I'm getting this January, February, all the month orders now. You're getting this. Okay, now on the left side, what you do, drag and drop the sales in the text box. You're getting like this now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what you do, again drag and drop the sales into rows here. You're getting a chart like this. So actually this is because of, you see what we have done. We have not yet enter into fully about discrete and continuous. Just I think we have given a small introduction about that. Okay. So how you are getting like this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what you do, just click on the sum of sales. So where it is getting into the continuous, make it into discrete. Make that continuous into the discrete. Made it this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what you do, just click on this sum of sales where it is in the rows area and go for quick tables calculations and just select on that running totals. You're getting this view now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now what I will
Yes,
do,
sir.
I'll just do right click and just click on enable summary now. So can you see this? What is the value of that sum of that? January 676. And when I select that both January and February, what is the sum of that running totals you are getting here? Total sum of that is how much? 1231. And when I select this 3, total sum of that is what? 1991.953. So you're getting this one, this left side. This is what actual value this side. When I take both of that, it is displaying in the left side. Can you see this one? 1231, which is the sum of sales here. Running total, which is showing. Total of the two, both is nothing but here.
Sir, can you please repeat it again?
Yeah, let me repeat it again. So let me clear everything back. So take order date and drop into the columns. Sorry, Rosma. You're getting year wise. Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
yeah, and expand that, make it into quarter. Again, expand that, make it into months. So now remove the years and remove the quarters and take the months one. Taken. So now what I will do,
Yes, sir.
drag and drop the sales into the text. Then
Yes, sir.
yeah, another voice came. your ones, I think. Again, take the sales and drop it into the rows mark. So can you see I'm getting like this? When I drop again here, it's because it is in that format of what? Continuous. Let me click on the sum of sales and make it into discrete. Then
Yes.
so now what I will do, just click on this arrow mark, right? Just click on this arrow mark, down arrow mark, come bottom, go for quick table calculations. On the right side, you see something called as running total. Just select that running total. So now see, this is the January month. What is the sales? I'm getting here. This is a sales column. Okay. And this is the running sum of the sales. This is the same thing, exact value in the left side, what I'm having. So let me expand this one. This one, the left side, where I'm having the running total. And when I add this both, what I'm having, the total is nothing but in this left side I'm having. Can you see this one? 2 items selected, sum of this is nothing but this much here. So which is there in this place. Again, I select this 3 and I can find out that running total of this 3 in the left side. You're getting this one?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me, ma.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, what this discrete thing does?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what is, yeah, exactly what is that discrete and continuous means? See here, when I click this, what happens? It is keeping continuous things, we keep on going. Okay. So this is nothing but called as where which is mentioned in the continuous and discrete, which is mentioned in the blue things, everything are called as continuous. Sorry, discrete. And which is mentioned in the green color, these are called as nothing but called as continuous, which is called green color. Which is mentioned on the green color are nothing but called as continuous. Okay, which are I'm dropping into that blue are called as nothing but discrete. See here. So I drag. Okay, is that clear now? Let me explain you that what you asked out. Is this clear? Let me clear this one, or let me take a new sheet. What I will do, I'll drag and drop the order date here. So can you see in which color it is showing? It is there in the blue color,
Yes,
right?
sir, it's in blue.
Yeah. So this is nothing but called as discrete. And I just click here. See, it is keep on expanding like this. So for this, I'll take some data with it. I'll take some sum of sales only. I'll take. So here what happens when I take, it keep on going expanding. So this is nothing but called as, which is there in the blue color is called as discrete, where expand. When I click on this minus, again it will be grouped. And what is continuous means here in this place, okay, which is there in the green color. See, the same thing where I'm going to drop it back here. I'm going to take that order date and drag and drop it here. Just click on this. Just select in this place. Can you see in the both is on the green color? When I click on this green, what happens? It will not get expanded. You'll be directly getting the quarters. Again, you'll be getting directly that next months and next weeks and next days. This is what nothing but difference between the discrete and continuous. Clear? So where I can
Yes.
keep on expanding that and where I'll be not getting this one. So this is what this continues and this is what this. Clear? Okay, so this in depth we will see that once again we'll see in depth this. Okay, so once we finish that table things and once we will do this one deeply, what is about this discrete and what is about this continuous, everything we'll see that where we'll be having this continuous. When I having this one in the discrete, see we will be having automatically in the different format. So load, wait, it's not responding. Yeah. So these things we will see here. When I change what is happens when I change it to discrete and what is the changes when I these things and all we will see it. So others who had problems, why we are facing problems here, have you completed this one?
Yes, sir.
It's clear? Running total is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what we are going to do this running total, just the same running total, we are going to display it in that like in the graph wise. Okay. So what we will take, we'll take a one more sheet. Okay. So take that order date and drop it into the columns now. Then and then you take this sum of sales and drag and drop it into the rows. Done? Once done, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Done.
So
Sir,
again, let me drag and drop one more time sums to the rows area. So this type of letter data we already done yesterday's class, I think. But we have done blending based. Then, so now it is in the line chart. So let me click on this automatic page. Let me change this to bar chart. And let me click on labels. So now can you see both this side, the top sales and this bottom sales, both are accurate same values. Can you see this one?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what I will do on the second second sales, just click on this and go for quick table calculations and just select on running totals. So now you see this is the first one, the same value what I'm repeating. So which is getting shown here. And the second one, running total. This is nothing but running total where sum of this both is nothing but what is sum of the both? Running total is nothing but shown here. And when I select this 3, running total of this 3 is shown here. And I 4 showing here and after. And I select this one until this, all these 3, what is the running total? See, order year of order date is 2014 and the sales amount which is this in the last one 3405 is the sales amount of that normal, and above that in between can you see running sum of sales along the table across the 3 what I selected. Below that what is the first one, second one and the third one is nothing but 8000 which is shown here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is it clear now? Running total?
Yes, sir.
So now next we are going to see is nothing but called as measures and values. The same thing. After this, I'll continue with the same thing. So we are going to see measures and values. So in the left side, so already we have seen about this a small concept about what is measures and what is that values. Once again, message. So now see on the left side, which are there in this blues called as measures, and these are called as values. You have already seen this once again. See from this, which is got new one, which is not there in our table. So this is global superstore, right? From this database. Okay, let us take this from only. Here. Let it be in the right side. In the measures, can you see something which is newly, which is not there in our record? Can you tell me which one is that one? In the left side. In the left side, in the measures, which is a new thing, which is not there in my records, which I automatically added one particular thing, which is there. Anyone? Once again, ma. Network break, voice break.
Sir,
Hello?
is it row ID?
No, which is not there in our records. See, we have category, city, country, customer ID, customer name, market, order date, everything are there. In that names and measures, values and measures. So these are measures, right? We have category, city, country, customer ID, everything. So from seeing this only, something is different, which is this. Measure names. When I import the data source into Tableau, where I will get extra 5 records will be different. Additionally, 5 thing will be auto generated. Auto generated will be having 5 auto generated field will be there. 5 auto generated fields are there here. So how can I identify that 5 auto generated fields in this place, mates? Can you see something italic position in this left side in the measures?
Yes, sir.
Which is that one? Tell me which is that one?
Subcategory measure names.
That is in italic. I think this is there in the italic. Am I right? Italic means, you know, right?
Only measure names, sir.
Only measure names slightly show up, it is there. Can you identify that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like this slope, it is there. Okay. So in the measures, we are having measure name one, which is okay. And the bottom, can you see 4 things which are there? Which are the 4 things?
Sir,
Latitude,
latitude generated, longitude generated,
longitude,
orders found,
orders, and measure values, right?
measure value.
So these are the 4 things, and from that values, and this is the one thing from the measures. So totally the auto generated is about how much? 5 fields will be automatically generated. So what is the use of this? Let me tell you that. So now when I take the sales and drop it here, So wait. I take here, I take the sales and drop it in the text. So first let me take blankly. See here. Can you see in the left side? Sales how much? If I want to find the sales how much, let me take and drop the sales into the text. How much record it is showing? How much it is showing, ma?
Sir, 12 lakh, sir, 1 crore 26 lakh 42,500.
Okay, exactly. So now this is nothing but Global Super Store 2016 file. So where let me open this file now. So it is saying what? We are having this much of records, 502. Let me open the Excel file. On under which one we are doing is orders, under orders. Okay, that much of records it is showing. Okay, so let's see here. So can you see the Excel has been opened, and can you see the data here? So when I say in the first cell, when I press Control plus down arrow mark, automatically I'll be went or redirect to the last ID. So what is the last one? How much records I'm having here? Sorry, 1 second. So total sales, right? Which one I taken? Total sales of this. Okay. Let's see. So where is the sales? I take this. I take seconds. Let me take the market also. And let me enable this. So this much of total records what I'm having in this Africa, how much records I'm having in specific, and Europe and Latin and USCA. So totally grand total of this much I'm having. When I want to know the count of records, how much I'm having? How much I'm having count of records? 51290. Is that right here? How much I'm having? 51290. The same thing when I compare to the Excel, how much I'm having? How much I'm having my year? 51291. So what is this? One is there addition in the Excel, and why which is there one left in that Tableau? Can anyone explain me? Let me show you once again this one. Or anyone got to know this? Why this less here? In Excel I'm getting 91 and in Tableau I'm getting only 90. Why this changes? Minuta? Why this changes, ma? Any idea about this?
No, sir.
Okay. Others? Afsan, Akanksha? So it's nothing but very simple. See here. So take this market and drag and drop it into the rows, and take this sales from the left side and drag and drop it into the sum of text here in this place. Just drag and drop into that text. So where I'm getting the sum, just click on this down arrow mark, go for the measure. So which we can measure this into sum of sales, average, median, count. So I want to measure the count here. So total sales of measures where I can count here. Okay, so when I count that, what happens? It shows the exact total things about that. What is the total of that? What is the count of that? Everything, it shows that. So here what happens? It reduces the heading one. The first top row, it will relieve that. Okay, so Tableau will not calculate that header row. Okay, but the Excel will calculate the header row, which comes this value. Where this one. Is that clear? Okay. I think is that clear, Ma? This one.
Yes, sir.
So now,
Yes, sir.
okay, as of now, today's class went little not good. So just so only for this today's concept, sorry for that, we have done only one concept where we get stuck about that. Okay, table calculations. Under table calculations, what we have done is what today's running. So just remind of only this much. Okay, just only practice one this much, one single one. Okay, so other class, next class, we will see another three concept of. Let me tell you what and all we are going to see in the next class. Measures and names. And then we are going to see what is the usage of measures and names. Okay, this is the first one what we are going to see. And the second one, you are going to see that what is the usage of this one. And then third, we are going to see discrete and continuous. Deep of the discrete and continuous. So these are three concepts what you're going to cover in the next class. Okay, so in each thing, we'll do everything. Okay, different 2-3 concepts. We are going to do this one. Okay, so as of that, previous everything's whatever doubts means doubts are when the classes went off that everything forgot about that. Just keep reminding only about that running total. And next class we will freshly start about this measures and names. Okay, even this also what I've done, I'll start freshly. We are going to do these three concepts in our next three classes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So sorry for the today's inconvenience, but what I started the late and something went in between wrong. So where some data were not working properly. Sorry about that. Okay, so I hope these problems will be not there in the next class. We'll start up with soon. Okay, on time, and we'll go further processing. Well, okay, no problems, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Ma.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, attendance.
Yeah. Forgot. Something today's day only not running from morning. Everything goes wrong for me. I think I'm forgetting or I'm doing something else. Where is this file? Where I kept the file? System. Offense, Afsan,
There, sir.
uh, present. Okay. This Excel also I put that. Not I put that. And Akanksha,
Present, sir.
Ananya,
Present, sir.
Ankita, Ankita, Ayushi,
Present, sir.
Bhavana,
Present, sir.
Vinuta,
Present, sir.
Datri,
Present, sir.
Lavanya, sorry, Kajal, Lavanya, Lydia,
Present, sir.
Muska, Kaba, Jayshree,
Present, sir.
Neha, Palak,
Present, sir.
Ritika, Rohi,
Present, sir.
Shakshi, Shakshi,
Present.
Sanjali,
Present, sir.
Tanya Tripati.
Present, sir.
So in the software, it is showing there are 16 people. Okay, but present, how many of you there? Only 14 are present, it is coming. And then how many of you are absent? Six people are absent out of 20. But it was showing 16 in this, say 17 was showing. So around 3 people went, means they are not there in that. Okay. So clear. So just practice this only that running calculations. Okay. And remaining whatever I told, what I will what I told, measures, names and measure values, usage of that, and then continued and discrete, depth of that. So these all things we will be seeing in our next session. Okay. Bye all. Take care.